Well, there's a lot more here, a lot more to do and to say and to consider. But I hope this is a start. I hope this is a place where you can be mindful of the stress and anxiety that you're feeling and the hypervigilance and the trauma that causes the body. Because most everyone is experiencing that right now. It's a very common experience. And so the last thing that I'd want to say on this, even though this is just a tip of an iceberg, a very small and reductive description of very important tools that could help you. Again, if you can find the opportunity to explore these more, I strongly encourage you. I'm just kind of nudging the door open a little bit. The last thing I'd want to say to you is to be mindful of those around you. Your response, fight, flight, or freeze, may not be the natural response of your spouse or your kid or your neighbor or your friend. Whatever it is, it's theirs. Be mindful that hypervigilance is something that we would encounter from time to time. We're entering into a month of hypervigilance. You're going to feel the impacts of trauma. There is no way around it. But be mindful of this. The body has a natural ability to cope and heal with this. And it could be that after this pandemic dies down and we get back to normal life, your body resumes a natural rhythm and you heal yourself. That's what happens to most people. It doesn't happen to everyone. Some people will walk away from this time of hypervigilance and they're going to need help. The three resources that I lifted up are great helps. The learning to ground yourself, to intentionally breathe, to move from joy to indifference to fear. Those are three great skills. Like I said, I practice them all the time. They've been a great resource to me in my life. And I don't see myself as someone who's encountered high levels of trauma or persistent trauma. But I do and I have become mindful that the stress and anxiety that oftentimes comes with ministry and helping people who have a lot of those experiences on a regular basis, that I have to be mindful of how I move through that, how I value and take that to myself for others. But right now we're all experiencing that. In hopefully a short period of time, we'll have the opportunity to naturally heal. For most people, that's what's going to happen. Some are going to need help to overcome the persistent trauma of hypervigilance. And so my message is twofold here. One, if you find yourself unable to step away from the fears that you're encountering here after things have resumed, don't ignore that. You're going to need help. The second piece is if someone you love or someone you care for, they are not moving beyond this. They remain in a sense of hypervigilance. Try your best to be patient, to be kind, to be open, to be loving. Telling them not to be afraid absolutely will not help. Telling them that this is all past absolutely will not help. For some reason, their inner instinct to deal with risk and uncertainty is stuck. And it's going to take time and intentionality and mindfulness to help their body heal. And it can. We are extremely resilient. So resilient. Most of the time, it's just a normal amount of time and our body heals itself. Not all the time, though. Not for everyone. So if you find yourself, when this is over, unable to move beyond it, Don't deny that. Don't push that down. That's very important. That's your body saying to you, we're going to need some help. And if someone you love is experiencing that, don't try to push them or cajole them into getting over it. That's not going to help. There are ways of healing from all types of stress and anxiety. But you can only do it if you're honest, mindful, and you're aware of what's happening. So with that, I hope these little videos help. If they didn't, well, there was absolutely no charge. Peace be with you.